Hey. Another story. Let's see what's going on over here. Where is it? There it is. It's going back to school. Elementary school principal and gym teacher fired for having sex on campus as his wife filmed them. Having a little fun in school, huh? Elementary school principal, gym teacher in Georgia have been fired after an investigation found they had sex on campus. The affair between Banks County Elementary School principal Dana Simmons and gym teacher Dylan Charles was partly filmed by his wife. Partly? Was she filming from a drone or something? Banks County Superintendent Dr. Ann Hopkins requested that an outside investigation be conducted after Dr. Simmons, Dana. Dr. Simmons accused Mr. Charles of having bugged her office. You plowed your guts. I think you'd think you'd be okay with a little bugging. Dr. Simmons thought that Mr. Charles was wrongly in possession of Board of Education information. How did he come by this information? Pun intended. After meeting with officials from the district, Mr. Charles admitted having had a years-long affair with Dr. Simmons, both off and on campus, handing over photos of them kissing. That's a nice way to get out of whatever the hell he stole. He was doing some shit. He was trying to blackmail or something. Dr. Simmons rejected the allegations that she had sex with Mr. Charles on campus. She said they had an inappropriate friendship, but didn't speak further on the subject. Yeah, I wouldn't either. What they look like they're from two different time periods. Did he lose his hair? Did he lose his hair? Is that why they have an old picture of him? It looks like she's in a Zoom meeting and there's like a professional photo. He looks old as shit in a professional photo. Mr. Charles shared an image with the investigation showing two people having sex, in addition to several other images. The faces of the individuals were unclear, but Mr. Charles said it was him and Dr. Simmons. So what's happening here? It seems like that she didn't know that the wife was filming them, and they were doing that to have some sort of blackmail over her, I assume. He also shared video footage in connection to one of the images. Dr. Simmons shared an image with investigators of Mr. Charles shirtless, wearing a cape and admitting to having had a sexual relationship with him. Was she framing herself too? God damn. Shirtless with a cape. Jesus Christ. Is it like a comedy skit? Like, how can you even have sex after that? The former principal claimed that Mr. Charles's wife would set up the meetups and watch them have sex. She didn't say anything about knowing about the filming, though. But Dr. Simmons denied having had sex on school premises. She's admitting a lot, except for the one thing that they got her on. A front desk office clerk told investigators that she had seen a text sent from Mr. Charles's wife asking Dr. Simmons if she wanted to have sex with him. Is she even trying to cover up at this point? This is a terrible crime. The wife told investigators that Dr. Simmons had pushed her to let her have sex with Mr. Charles for helping them with their careers. She really wanted that D. The wife, Kelsey Charles, a third grade teacher at the school, added that she would watch and film the two having sex. God damn, that school is jumping. There is no context added to the pictures or the text messages, but the totality of the evidence tends to support Mr. Charles's claim of an inappropriate relationship between Dr. Simmons and Mr. Charles. Yeah, no shit. Even she proved that she was fucking him. The previous paraprofessional said, what the fuck does that word mean? That Dr. Simmons had asked her earlier to take part in a swingers group. Damn, this principal, man. She added that she left the school because, in her view, Dr. Simmons wasn't acting professionally. She was professionally trying to get that dick. The outside investigation found sufficient evidence to conclude that Dr. Simmons and Mr. Charles had a sexual relationship and they had sex on school premises at least once. There's a conclusive evidence of sexual relationship between Dr. Simmons and Mr. Charles. Investigators from John Grant and Dr. Paul Shaw. God damn, why I keep doing that? Pictures, video, admissions by both parties, verification by Kelsey Charles. Okay, that's all the evidence. Dr. Hopkins, the superintendent, told WSB-TV, upon receiving allegations involving the matter at hand, the district immediately hired independent investigators to conduct an investigation and provide a report of findings. The investigative report in question was reviewed by law enforcement for evidence of criminal activity, and none was found. Educators involved are no longer teaching Banks County students. All I can say is at least they're not banging the students. The safety and well-being of our students is always our first priority. And second priority is getting in some guts. The investigation into the event did not yield any indication that student safety or security was compromised. Good stuff. Fun times. Just a good teacher, gym teacher, principal, just getting it on, showing love to each other. Yeah.